Alrighty, let's look at some variation. We've got $775, $975, 120 notes, and 160 notes. First thing we're going to work out is our gradient. Now we need to work out how much have we gone up compared to how much we've gone over. So we went up to 975 from 775. And we went over to 160 from 120. Now the reason I put the cost on top there is because for the formula it's asking for C to be in terms of N, so we have C equals MN plus B. Alright, that simplifies down to 5, so we have the gradient of 5. And as I just said, we are going to use our normal formula, which is y equals mx plus b, but of course instead of our y and our x we should be using C and N. Let's jump in down for a second. Here we go. So then y equals, really should have used the C and N there, but you know, life is crazy. Let's dump in some numbers and see what happens. So y was 775 when n was 120. So 775 equals 5 times 120 plus b. 5 times 120 is of course 600, so we've got 775. I'm going to minus that 600 and we'll end up with 175 is b. Which means we throw everything back in, we go y equals 5x plus 175. Of course, you really should have written them with C and N, and I apologize for putting it Y's and X's. It's just that I am insane, possibly. Now, question B. Yes, we started with something. Our initial value there is, of course, $175, because that is where we hit the y-axis. Or let's look at the c-axis for this particular question. That was, of course, 14 for here, for B. Let's jump over to question 15. We've got $35, 600 sheets, $47, 800 sheets, and we are going in terms of C for N, and I am putting the right ones in for this one for you. Again, finding our gradient first, and we're going to put the C numbers at the top, our costs, because we are going up with those ones. So 47 minus 35, 800 minus 600, chuck in the calculator, and you got your 0.06 as our gradient. To find our y-intercept, we throw our numbers in. Let's throw some in. We've got our 35 equals 0.06 times 600 plus b. 0.06 times 600 is, of course, 36, and 35 minus 36 is minus 1, so minus 1 is b. And there we go. That is, of course, our equation for now. So our final one is C equals 0.06 n polar, minus 1, plus minus 1, lols. Okay, and our next one up. Oh, I didn't do the B section of that one, I apologise. We really should have thrown in how much they charge for 1,000 sheets. Oh, I'm obviously a little bit asleep, but all you would have to do there is sub in your 1,000 where the n is, and you'd be fine. Now, 16, we've got our numbers again, and we are throwing them in again. Do remember which is which. So our D is for our millimeters we've got left on our tread, times M for S for the distance we've gone, because why not, plus B. So when we're finding our gradient there, we of course want to put the right numbers into the right places, and yeah, that's the wrong side. They should be at the bottom because that's where our S's go. Let's jump over to our eraser and erase. Okay, otherwise you end up with like a whole other equation. You're graphing in the other direction. Like it'd still be right, it just wouldn't be right the way that the question asked you to do it. So try to avoid trouble. 1 over 750 is our gradient. Chuck in some values we've got. Our 3 millimeters equals 1 over 750 times 250 plus B. 250 over 750 is of course a third, so we have 3 equals a third plus B. We're going to minus that third from both sides, and we end up with 2 2/3 equals B. Chuck in back into our equation, and we will have D equals 1 over 750 times S, otherwise known as S over 750, plus 2 2/3. And now that last section that we do need to do has asked for the 2,000 kilometre race, so we're going to throw that one in. We've got 2,000 over 750 plus 2 2/3, and of course we're going to be going to 1 decimal place here, and in a calculator that will make our life a lot easier. End up at 5.3 millimeters.